playtime! Yay! Oh, hey, it's MIB here. You probably don't need me to tell you this, but it's hard to be MIB in the summertime. If I could do the whole branding thing over again, I might have gone with a Hawaiian shirt instead of this thick-ass hoodie. But thanks to my favorite fictional character, it's Godzilla, I'm talking about Godzilla, there are some great ways to keep cool during the summer and have some good old-fashioned summer fun. Did you know Godzilla was my favorite fictional character? Godzilla fan. Keep cool anywhere with the portable Godzilla fan. Yes, that's right. Once he breathed atomic breath, now he breathes refreshing cool air. This came out in 2021 and features a mean-looking cute Godzilla. He looks a lot like the specific chibi Godzilla art that's currently all over merch in both Japan and America. The Godzilla fans got this blue strap so I could wear this big-ass Godzilla like bling. And by hitting this little button here, the fan spins. Ooh. This is so much better. Oh god, more. Oh. It's not too loud, and the blades are safe, so you can't accidentally cut your Ice cube tray. A cheaper way to stay cool is a nice cold beverage with some ice cubes. Godzilla ice cubes. This is the Beatland Godzilla ice tray. Those are ice cubes? Why are they yellow and pink? They look like pencil erasers. What's wrong with this guy's water? This Godzilla's licking one like a lollipop, while this Godzilla looks like he's saying, "You know that's not the color of water, right?" What's hilarious is there's a disclaimer on the box that actually says the ice on the package photo was made for photography purposes and is not actual ice. Really? This isn't actual ice, you don't say. You can get creative, of course, using food colorings or orange juice or whatever, but I really don't think it'd be easy to get one tray to have multiple colors like this. Given how these trays work, it's probably easier to do all water, all green coloring, and so on. Well, it's fun and functional, so let's make some Godzilla ice cubes. Guess they're not gonna be cubes, though. You got the idea. You fill the bottom tray, then you use the top tray to squeeze out some excess water. It's hard to avoid air bubbles still making it into some Godzilla. I'll be shocked if even one Godzilla is 100% complete. The box suggests putting it in a freezer with weight on it. Sure, have some popcorn chicken. Now, we fart. I think I screwed this up. Yeah, I put the top tray on backwards, so now each side of the ice cubes don't match. This one's got a Godzilla face on both sides. Oh, what have I done? Let's try this again. Alright, let's give this another go. We'll crack off the excess ice here. Man, opening this is the hardest part. This thing is frozen shut. Come on! Come on! Oh, this doesn't look good. There are some survivors in here. Look at this guy. A chibi Godzilla ice sculpture. He's got a hell of a seam, but besides that, he looks pretty nice. Good texture, nice profile, adorable design. My hands are freezing. This one appears to be doing Godzilla's victory dance. Not really a seam on this one, which is good. Here's another, same pose. And yet another, same pose again. You can make out the evil little smirk Godzilla's got going, like he knows full well I've lost all sensation in the tip of my fingers. And there you go, Godzilla ice cubes ready for your mojito. Hey, you know what you can drink your mojito out of? Godzilla tiki mugs. I don't have any Godzilla tiki mugs, but I know someone who does. Let's hear about them from my good friend Gojira Girl 13. Gojira Girl 13. Christine!
Aloha and welcome to Monster Island. As you're laying on the beach soaking up the sun, watching Godzilla and Ebirah play in the ocean waves, you may be thinking to yourself, you know, I really wish that I had a cool kaiju tiki mug to be sipping some delicious cocktails out of. Well, you know what? Wait yourself no longer because Mondo has got you covered. From 2020 to 2022, they released this amazing line of kaiju tiki mugs. So this was the very first release here. This is the Godzilla 1974, who, you know, after fighting Mechagodzilla, just retired himself to the ocean, threw a couple drinks back, you know, black hole aliens, all that stuff. He had to relax, distress himself. It's a tough life being a kaiju. And up next we have one of my favorites and one of the biggest in the line, the Showa King Ghidorah. Now this guy comes to the table, he is ready to party. He holds 26 fluid ounces, wonderfully sculpted in this tiki style. So these are all made of ceramic and they're pretty heavy. They're about 1 pound each. We can't talk about tiki mugs and drinking without the king of the jungle juice himself. We're talking about Kong here. I mean, look at him. He is pumped. He is jammed. He's got the drums ready. I mean, he's just ready to go here. So this is the 2021 Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the Skull Island variant. It's like a brownish kind of color. And to go with it, we have the Heat Ray variant of the 2021 Godzilla. This is my personal favorite because I love me some blue. So I know I wasn't gonna turn this one down. And I mean, look at he's already got a happy look on his face. He is just having himself a good time already. Look at that smile. We also had a black colorway of the Kong and of the Godzilla 2021. Now these are really cool. I mean, just to have in your collection, they look great on the shelf. So these were all designed by either Hector Arce or Mike Bonanno, and they were sculpted by Tufan Cesar. Guys, I know I butchered your names. I apologize. I love you. I love these. Hopefully you can still find these on the aftermarket, and I'm hoping that we'll see more of these releases in the future of new kaiju. So I'm gonna have myself a little drink and cheers to the summer.
Yes, cheers to summer. And I know what everybody watching is thinking about now. You're thinking about feet, sandals. Head over to the Godzilla store for these beach sandals, why not? Again, featuring that modern chibi Godzilla art that's popping up everywhere. Sold out! Thankfully, we can head to FYE.com for these Godzilla pool slides. It's not the chibi art, but it still looks good for your summer. This item is currently not available? What the fuck? Godzilla kites. I've had these Godzilla kites for a long time now, but it's finally time to give them a go. Gotta love this vintage art style. This one's got Rodan. Oh god, look at Manila's face. Look at it. Look at his face. Look at my face! Godzilla and King Ghidorah. These are incredibly simple kites. You just install one wooden rod here to hold it open and you're good to go. If you know kites, you know that this is the worst type of reel imaginable. But we'll make this work. You must be watching Godzilla vs. Ghidorah because today Godzilla's gonna fly. There's nothing as majestic as a delicate Godzilla kite dancing in the breeze, soaring high above the— No, not the tree! Well, luckily I've got the other kite. This one's got art of Godzilla and just 2 Ghidorah heads. And my god, I thought the last reel was the worst, but this is just cardboard. String on cardboard, Lord have mercy. Well, let's get this guy up in the air. Fly, you fool! At least there's no overwhelming Manila face on this one. You know, being out in the sun like this makes me crave my favorite summer fruit treat. Watermelon. If only there were a Godzilla watermelon. In Japan, there's a watermelon branded as Godzilla's egg. It comes in a wooden box that resembles a cage, and this white box here too. This is a specialty oval watermelon that comes from Hokkaido, Japan. These Godzilla eggs are big, hence the name, but they are not cheap. In USD, they sell from anywhere from $100 to $150 each. For that price, there'd better be a real baby Godzilla in here. Now let's get dinner ready. Barbecue aprons. Does anything say summer like an old-fashioned BBQ? Well, when you're mastering the grill, fashion is key. That's why I have what turned out to be a pretty extensive collection of grilling aprons. Don't hug me now! This is the Gigan apron, which dropped in the Godzilla store last year, complete with Gigan hook mitts that sort of look like lobster claws. The buzzsaw is a nice touch, but it prevents the apron from having a pocket. Looking like Gigan is cool, but Papa needs his pocket. So I'm gonna take this off before Zone Fighter comes over and kills me. I've accumulated quite a collection of Godzilla aprons representing the Heisei era, starting here at Godzilla vs. Mothra, a 40th anniversary seal for Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and Godzilla vs. Destroyer! And you'll see, these are all in the cartoon style that have appeared throughout the 1990s, like on this Konica calendar, or on toy cards, or hey, on this banner right here in front of me as I edit. The exception, of course, is the Destroyer, who's in Godzilla style. There's even a Mothra apron, and this one might be my favorite. I won it on Buy.jp for $1. $1! And look at me now. Irresistible. So I tried to keep things in this video officially licensed, but if you wanted to go the bootleg route, there's no shortage of unofficial Godzilla beach towels and Hawaiian shirts and all sorts of stuff like that. And admittedly, some of them are pretty cool. If I missed a Godzilla summer toy, let me know, because there's always next year. I'm surprised I didn't find a Godzilla 1998 pool float or pool noodle or pool anything, given that Godzilla's on everything. Happy summer. Stay cool, G-fans. Till next time.